All right, so guys, I want to talk about Mohamed Salah a little bit. This week has been the Mohamed Salah show. Talk about Carragher got involved as well. Even CBS, the Haaland's like, I don't talk to Carragher right now. Mohamed Salah, I'm interested to ask the table right now. Is Salah staying in January or is he going in January?
He's definitely staying in January.
No, definitely staying.
Yeah, he's definitely staying.
You think he's going?
I think he's on too much money right now for him to leave.
Yeah, he's on how much? 400
grand a week, I think.
400 grand a week.
Just signed in the summer,
I
right?
think he outlast Slot.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to outlast Slot.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to
Do you think the club will pick him over Slot?
No, because of his age. Because of his age. And they know they can get a good bit of money for him. I think if this was 2 years ago, I think Slot would go by before Salah goes.
You think, because Slot won that league title last season, they give him the whole season anyway.
Yeah, I think he has to go absolutely. They have to finish like Man United or Tottenham for him to be out.
So you just said Salah won't go in January.
No.
You see him leaving next summer then?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because if they're giving this season as grace period for Slot, and let's say finishes outside the top 4 or something, that's something crazy like that, right? Then I think Slot would get sacked at the end of the season. You're saying something like that?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I also do think Slot may have lost the dressing room.
I think it's lost already.
Yeah, I think he's lost the dressing room. I think Salah, when he spoke out, was more... Obviously, he was quite selfish and about himself, but I think he was talking more about the team and how they feel and what they've been feeling over maybe the last couple of months or since the summer with all the new signings and things like that. Because obviously, Salah's a leader in the changing room. You saw the clip of Van Dijk saying, let him talk.
Yeah.
And these guys, they're all so big, make so much money. They're all been together for so long. They definitely speak about it. Like same way we'll sit on this table when the cameras are off and we'll talk about little things that might happen within the podcast or outside the podcast.
Right.
It's the same thing that will happen in the change room. So I feel like the players are speaking to Salah and he's gone, I'm going to speak up because I haven't played for 3 games.
Yeah. You said that you could see him leaving in January.
I see him leaving, man. I just don't think that relationship is fixable anymore.
Yeah.
And I think the club needs to take a stance. I think it's more about the club's position. The club have been put in a hot
And
seat.
it looks like they said we're back in Slot.
Yeah,
in a way.
they have
For now,
to, bro.
for now.
But they have to. Every club has to take that approach, especially when a player like that speaks out.
For them, the players,
whether we agree or not,
no one's bigger
disagree,
than the club. Yeah.
No one's bigger than the club, and for that reason is why I feel like he's played his last game for Liverpool. I think Saudi have been pursuing him for over 2 years now, so. You know, they're more than happy to come in January. They got the funds. They'll
But you don't see what Saudi's been saying? The last 48 hours.
What?
We're not a league for players who are past their prime.
I don't.
We don't want to spend the money that people are saying.
That's all face. I don't
think
believe
so?
that. I don't believe that one bit. They've been chasing this
No,
guy.
no. Because I agree because in the last couple of years you've seen the new signings.
Yeah.
It's not 35, 36,
It's the
37
younger
year olds.
players.
Yeah.
It's the younger players.
It's the João Felixes, those kind of
the thing. They made a mistake with so many players thinking that it's
like
just
Kante,
paycheck.
Ronaldo,
The paycheck, Fabinho, paycheck thing, and it hasn't worked out for them.
I think Mo Salah's a different case. I think
Mo Salah's a different case because he'll bring a whole new brand and eyes to them. Yeah.
And the fact that he's Arab speaking as well, and the fact that with him, it's not just he's a brand in himself. Just like Ronaldo, Messi, he is a global brand in himself. And I think for him to go to Saudi, it's the perfect match. And especially in the eyes in terms of
But I don't think he's going now, though.
I think he goes as early as Jan, bro.
I think he's got
back in AFCON.
No, I think he's got vendetta. I think he's going till I know Slot is getting sacked. Then I've done my part.
It's a lose-lose for both of them. I think they both. I think Salah leaves in Jan, and Arne Slot is gonna eventually.
It's a big mess,
inevitable.
Bro. It's a big mess.
He's gonna. I don't see Slot being the Liverpool manager by next season anyway. So it's a lose-lose for both of them in this scenario. What also doesn't help is Xavi's position at Real Madrid also doesn't help because
No, that helps it.
Yeah, I'm saying that doesn't help
Slot.
Slot.
Yeah,
That doesn't help him either. My thing is this: with the Salah, obviously, there's been a lot of. Do we agree with him? Do we disagree? We don't know the ins and outs of what's happened. There's rumors coming out that apparently the reason what stemmed it, that a lot of people apparently rumors are that the club were trying to get rid of him behind his back, and he found out.
Yeah.
Which is why obviously kind of led to him being dropped. I don't know how true that is. That's what's being allegedly put out there. But
As in when he got dropped 3 games ago? Okay, yeah.
Ultimately, whether we disagree or not, he's put himself in a position now where basically the club have to take a stance. And that stance is always going to be, we're going to back the manager and no player is bigger than the club.
Yeah.
I don't see how they can reconcile that now. You know what I mean? And if a team from Saudi comes in with a 100 million bid, at his age... I think that's hard to refuse. Also, the package that he will end up getting as well, he's not going to get that
Will they
any
come in with
other
that
club.
Will they come in with that sort of bit, even though they know that he basically wants to way out? That's going to hurt his value, isn't it?
It hurts his value, but also the guy, I can't remember who it was. It was an owner, because they got a few like foreign owners in Saudi that helped with the club. And he went on Sky Sports and was like, we in Saudi don't want to spend money on players. He didn't say specifically Salah, but he was like, we'd rather go for players like Vinny, who are younger, have more upside, and you spend the money and it works out for them, because when the World Cup comes, Vinny will be there and these younger players. But when the World Cup comes, Salah is going to be old and probably grey hairs and all this kind of stuff, and he won't be like the perfect ambassador. So I remember him saying that on Sky Sports a couple of days ago. So that's why I'm slightly confused now with what's going to happen, because Slot looks like he's lost the dressing room. Salah does look like he wants out, but also will stay because obviously his kids have been raised in Liverpool now, his whole family and everyone's in
And the
Liverpool.
dressing room backs him more than
And the
Slot.
dressing room loves him.
Way more.
Yeah, they
But
love
it's
him
not
so
just
much.
now. It's just now, bro. Klopp, the biggest legend, supported Salah. Had came out and support. Gerrard, the biggest player, came in support. Henderson, the former captain, came in support. So I think that's what making Salah wanting to stay. I think Salah is just a revenge thing. Like, what you done to me, I'm gonna make sure you get sacked. And the moment the moment you get sacked, it's the moment Xabi Alonso gets sacked. And I think Xabi Alonso, it's like a month thing. Next month, if Xabi gets sacked, boom, Liverpool's making the phone call. Arne Slot, Mohamed Salah, Xabi come in, Salah's happy. Next summer, he goes Saudi.
I don't think so, man. I think it sets a bad precedence. I think the club
For
did
what?
that. I
You're
think
basically saying player power ultimately wins.
But this isn't play power. This is just waiting for the right manager.
League results are.
No, but what
because
I'm,
if it's player power, I think Slot goes because of Salah.
Yeah.
I think Slot now will end up going because of how they're performing and the
Results,
league, and also the dressing room.
yeah, but I don't
And
think
the manager being available. The reason why they haven't sacked him yet, bro. He could have been sacked last month with all the shit
But
results.
the manager market right
but the
now-
manager market now is shit. That's why they're waiting for the person, the perfect person. The perfect person is Xabi Alonso.
I think they're perfect scenario. I think their scenario, Liverpool right now, what they're thinking is, we sell Salah.
January.
This is my personal opinion. This is what
You
I'm
can't
saying. I'm saying they have to take a stance.
Okay.
They have to protect the club. They can't set a precedence in terms of players can just come out same madness and then you come back in and then you're all of a sudden you're playing again. I don't think they can. I'm not saying what
get what
Salah
you mean,
did.
yeah.
I'm on Salah's side, by the way. in
clubs
terms of
have-
what-
players have done it in the past, though.
But I'm saying.
But
Yeah,
they're
but not
always
to the
back.
degree, not to what to the degree.
Lukaku had an interview and he
this is
still
Ronaldo. This is Ronaldo level in terms
Yeah,
of
no,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Lukaku's
yeah,
also-
yeah,
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 he
yeah,
said,
yeah.
like he said a lot of things, innit?
Yeah, just like the Piers Morgan.
He said a lot of things that ultimately puts a bad club.
He didn't say nothing crazy.
No, but I agree with what he said.
If we sat down,
Because Slot was going crazy. Slot said Konate's he's there at every crime scene. He's there, and then he also said before that,
got his fingerprints
"Yo,
on
I play Szoboszlai right because he runs a lot and he tracks back."
but
And
what's
they
that?
still conceded that. And they still conceded rubbish goals.
Jimmy Carragher is the fault of all of this.
Yes.
He's made the situation.
The ways it worse than the way
He's made it worse.
No, 100%. And have you seen that meme? I never said it, but I agree.
The guys in the back, he's wearing the hat and the scarf and everything.
That's how it is. I never said it, but I agree. I agree with everything you're saying, bro. But I just don't. I think it sets a bad precedent if they let him stay.
Yeah.
I think also it'll be giving them an opportunity to cash in on him because I think I still believe Saudi will come in for him and get a bid him. Then it allows them to get like a replacement like Semenyo in January.
Yeah.
And then ultimately they can still get rid of Slot and then still bring in a manager. I think all those scenarios still happen. I don't think they rely on each other. I think all of that can still play out for Liverpool. I think they need to move on from Salah anyway. So this might
That
give
was
them
going to be the question.
this might give them
Do you
the,
think Salah is kind of at his?
It's done.
He's done.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
Right.
he's in the decline anyway, bro.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ultimately, you need to move on from him anyway. So
Yeah.
I think this kind of gives Liverpool that opportunity to do that.
Say like, this is perfect for us. But it also
yeah.
begs the question: why did you give him a new contract in the summer? And then there's that aspect as well.
Bro,
But-
when you have the carry job that he done last season,
that
you
new
don't have a
contract-
choice.
Right,
You
yeah,
don't have a
manageable
choice.
season, yeah, manageable
That
season.
new contract will just reward him for what he
Yeah,
did last
For what
season.
he did. Yeah, I hear it.
100%.
But no, that's the Salah situation. Let us know in the comments below if you guys think he's staying or going in January, in the summer, or if Slot. You know, if Salah outlaws Slot, if Slot outlaws Salah, we'll see.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, Slot.